Come on, Barbie, let's go party. She's got glitter in her riding boots. It's Equestrian Barbie. She's shining bright in the spotlights. It's K-pop Barbie. She's ready for a fabulous night out. It's Fashionista Barbie. And he's never seen a mirror he hasn't loved. It's Ken.
This Barbieween. It's our very own social Barbie world. Can you take a look at this epic set for a second? Gorgeous. Also, a very big thank you, sorry Jess, to the lovely Ken doll who helped us with our entrance. It seems like we've not only have one Ken in the house, we have two buff dolls in our presence today. I'm looking at you.
We'll take it up outside after the show.
So listen, welcome to the show. You all look amazing. You all look amazing. And this audience, a round of applause for you. You look amazing. Listen, today we are leaning into I can't even take myself seriously right now. We are leaning into the Barbiecore trend that has swept social media and pop culture over the last year. We're all dressed as our favorite versions of the doll. Okay, so we're gonna get into our inspo, what was behind our choice for our specific Barbie. So Lainey, why don't you kick it off?
Let me just flip this up. Okay. You know, you said specific versions of the doll, and as far as I know, there is no K-pop version of Barbie. Hopefully there will be one. But, you know, I do think that there are people like me who have a complicated relationship with Barbie, because when you think about what Barbie looks like, probably only one image comes to mind, right?
Yeah.
And so there have been conversations about Barbie's representation and inclusiveness. And I think back to my own Asian heritage and when Barbies first started to be introduced to Asian people, or Asian Barbies were first introduced. One of the first versions of Asian Barbie was actually not even called Asian Barbie. She was called Oriental Barbie.
Oh.
Now, you know, I don't think I need to give you an education on that word, right? So, fast forward to today. You know, some of the biggest influencers in beauty and in fashion and in lifestyle come from the east part of our world, specifically Korean beauty, Korean culture, Korean pop, they're leading the way. So I am K-pop Barbie, inspired by Blackpink. Thank you very much.
I love that so much. And yeah, growing up, I definitely, this was the kind of Barbie that I feel like was only optional. It was a ritual for us. Once a year, we would pick out a Barbie, we'd go somewhere. And I feel like growing up, there were two types of people who played with dolls. You played with the baby dolls or you played with the Barbie dolls. And I was never into the baby dolls. I loved Barbie. Even though as I got older, it was more complicated, but at a time in my life, it was like playing adult. You got to pretend you had a house. You got to pretend, and we didn't have any of the fancy accoutrements. We would like make a bed out of like a Kleenex
Cardboard.
box.
Yeah, Kleenex boxes were like cars.
That's
they were
right,
everything.
everything. But you pretend you were driving around, and in particular, I also got to play with, I think, an idea of like adult relationships. So I'll say that there was some dry humping going on with I know, I'm looking at you. I know I'm not the first one to say
We've all done that
so
with
too.
Barbie.
I'll just leave that there.
Speaking of which, there was only one Ken people had in their collection, so boy, was he an active fella. Do you know what I mean? But my inspo was, essentially, I just wanted to feel what it would be like to cut out carbs for 2 weeks. And so I did cut out carbs and I worked out hard. And I think it's worth it. So we'll see. We'll see.
See if you can maintain that. It looks great on you. It looks great on you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I was unfortunately or fortunately, I'm not sure which way to look, we didn't get toys, a lot of toys growing up. We got a lot of hand-me-down toys. And so if I did get a Barbie, I mean, she had been around the block a little bit. I was like, oh, wow, look at her. She's amazing. She only has one limb, but it's okay. She's amazing. So no, I didn't get to choose, I wish, but I never did. But there was the one Barbie that I always had coveted because, again, I never saw myself in Barbie. They didn't look like me. My parents wouldn't buy them even if they could.
Yeah.
But I literally saw one equestrian Barbie once in a magazine in passing, and I felt seen as an equestrian. I felt seen. Yeah. And for once I said, I matter. I love that. Oh my God.
Hey there, wasn't that great? Do you know where you can find some equally good content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with discussions, debates, and some laughs. Head there now, like and subscribe.